You've just clicked on the course introduction link on the class portal. So welcome to the class. This is round 16 of BizFighter. It's actually round 16 plus 3 for the first 3 years of LDP. We ran a manufacturing simulation, and then 16 years ago we realized, hey, manufacturing is not aerospace and defense, so let's get something specific. And so we created version 1 of BizFighter. It's been baked and edited over the years. You are now in version 7.2C3 or something or other. So welcome to the competition. If you've been doing any job rotations as part of your LDP experience, this next job rotation is the CEO position. If you haven't been doing a job rotation, then welcome to a job rotation, because you now must lead the business, an aerospace and defense business. Thousands of Raytheon's finest have come before you, and some have succeeded incredibly well. Below in the table, you'll see some world records that have been set over the years. You are running the entire business, so you're responsible for everything that's going on. That includes backlog and bookings and booking rates and top-line sales, bottom-line profits, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, etc. These are some of the KPIs or key performance indicators that you'll be able to choose from as you define success for the organization that you are going to run. So the process is kind of simple. In theory, more complex in actual execution. You've been broken up into separate management teams, and each team is going to run an aerospace and defense company. All teams begin this competition identical. You have the same strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Same cash, same debt, same technology capabilities, same backlog, same people, same skills, same contracts currently in process. So there's no excuse, because everything's identical except for the people on your team, their backgrounds, their experiences, how well you have conversations and debates, and how well you work together. In fact, of all the things that we've seen through the years in terms of what drives success, it's going to be the team. One of our overarching goals for LDP Session B is to get you working as an effective team so that you can work on some great impact projects. So don't underestimate the importance of that. At the end of every round of competition, we're going to give you some feedback on your performance in the form of income statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements, an industry newspaper that compares all the teams on a wide array of numbers. One round of competition equals 1 year, and at the end of several years, we will determine who the winner is. Now, the winner will be determined based upon some after-action reviews that you participate in at the end of this competition. So when everything is wrapped up, what you need to do is you will get together with all the competing teams, and you will go into an after-action review, kind of an earnings call format debrief, where you're going to explain to a group of investors who might be a little bit angry or might be happy with your performance. You're going to have to explain what happened, why it happened, and why you might or why you should be retained as executive leaders of this aerospace and defense firm. So there is an after-action review at the end of the competition. The number of years of the competition, here's a little hint for you, because it is a question on the quiz. The number of years of this competition is actually on the agenda that is at the bottom of the class portal where you found this link. So take a look at that so you can see how many years you're running this business for. In order to handle the number of participants within this exercise, we have broken everybody into 2 separate and distinct worlds. World A currently has 8 teams. World B currently has 7 teams. That might change, but depending on which world you are in, you will only compete with teams from your world. So nothing that happens outside your world will impact your results. It is only the competitors in your world that will impact your results. And then the after-action reviews are also going to be by world. And so you'll get together with just World A or just World B. You won't have to listen to what was going on in the other world. So some suggestions for the best virtual experience, and we're going to review these again later, but we want you to start thinking about these. First of all, this is going to be an intense class, and it's also going to be fun. but it is intense, so don't treat it like a typical Zoom meeting where you think you can check out or get other work done. You won't have time to do that. We are going to start on time, we're going to end on time, so please connect early and then go grab your coffee. That's a good best practice for these Zoom meetings. Much to my dismay, keeping the cameras on is actually quite important. It provides instructors with energy and connection, and it provides participants with energy and connection. So if you've got a camera, keep it on as much as possible, and test it. Also, we really strongly suggest, as does ZoomGov suggest, that you have computer audio. You use computer audio versus dialing in with a telephone number. Computer audio will automatically synchronize what you're seeing on your screen with the audio, whereas a telephone, we have to do something different. It is it'll be a long day, so stand up and stretch frequently. We understand that. Turn off your video if you're going to do a downward dog. No one really wants to see that. And then get back up and get back on the camera. One of the benefits of the virtual classes is an ability to kind of stand up and do that. So feel free to do it. In the event of a catastrophic failure, either technology-wise or somebody coming in doing a Zoom bomb on us, don't panic. Wait for an email, and we'll get you out a new link to a new call. So don't worry about that. Test the following. We suggest that you use a screen resolution on your computers of 1280 by 720 or at least some 16 by 9 aspect ratio. This will give you the best simulation experience. So when you're looking at the simulation screens, try to set it to a 1280 by 720 or something similar. And that's all we've got for this video. You've prepared individually. You've read the case study guide if you've clicked on this link, I hope. If you haven't, you've got to do that because that's your manual for the simulation. Now it's time for you to get together to do your as a team pre-work, where you're going to do a quiz, you're going to do some team identity building and get to know one another. We'll see you in a few days.